start recording when I've done all the work and I'm ready to film what I've done. But today we're going to be showing you guys what's actually happening in my garage, because I feel like you guys like seeing what goes on in here. So we have Lachlan working on his car. He's just buying my exhaust, so he's going to install the old exhaust that I have on my 3SG over here, which is of course out of my MR2, which now has the V6 in there. So he's going to put that on and install it. Hopefully it all fits up and Lachlan can pay me some money. So the last thing I need to do to get the car on the ground running is to get the AC lines fully fabricated. I'm going to be using the Camry AC lines and the MR2 AC lines. I'm just going to be welding together, getting a shop to do that for me, obviously, because I can't weld. I just need to measure the lengths today.
Let's buy a TIG welder. Let's weld it.
We're not buying a TIG welder.
Surely.
No. So yeah, I'm gonna get a shop to do it, get it done perfectly. All I need to do is measure it today, and hopefully we can get the AC lines done within the next few days. I also need to update you and show you what I've been doing in the background while I haven't been recording. I've installed this strut bar, as you can see. I just wanted to do it to see how the car would look with the rock covers painted and the strut bar painted. I reckon it looks pretty good. What do you reckon?
Hot.
It does, yeah?
It's damn hot.
It's like what do you call it? It like all matches, and it's just these little details, even the rocker cover down there, even though you can barely see it, it's still...
You know what this engine's going to be now?
What?
It's finally going to sound how the car looks.
It's going to sound how the car looks?
Yeah.
What do you mean? The car sounded good to begin with.
Yeah, but it didn't move. Now the car's going to move.
Yeah, it didn't move. Yeah, Lachlan's just going to muck around with his car today and try to install that exhaust. He's taking all the stuff off my engine. We also have installed the cross member and the calipers. So you can see here, I've installed the cross member. I gave it a really good clean, and you can see that it's painted from factory. So I had no idea that this thing was painted from factory. It's really smooth now because I've cleaned it. Everything on the cross member is torqued down to spec. The 4 bolts and the engine mount that's connected down there, just those 3 bolts there, everything's torqued down. I still need to install the sway bars. You can see that I'm going to be setting it on a less stiff setting because before it was just really stiff. And we've installed the calipers, of course. I still need to torque everything down on the suspension side of things. We're nearly ready to get this car on the ground. The last thing we need is literally the AC lines. So obviously I can drive the car around with the AC lines and all that and blah blah blah, but we have one other issue. The car is going to be stupid loud. We're talking like... How loud is it, fam?
Stupid loud.
Give me a demonstration.
Brum, 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 brum.
Yeah, it's too loud right now, so I need to find a muffler as well, and that's a little bit difficult trying to find a muffler. So the Y pipe that I bought actually fits up to the stock turbo, any stock turbo muffler. So all I need to do is just look for a turbo muffler, 3-inch preferably, and then weld it up to there, because the Y pipe just here, as you can see, comes up, and that little flange right there is literally the same spot where an MR2 turbo flange goes. So that's all we need to find. And I really don't want to make my first drive down my street and get a million people looking at me, a million people calling the cops. So we're just not going to drive this thing until we get the muffler. Yeah, so that video might be a while from now. That cross member though actually looks so good now that it's clean. You can see that it's painted from factory and there is no dirt or anything around it, so looks really nice. We won't be able to see it, but it's just the little things that count, I guess. So we've got a mess of stuff over here. You can see these are the AC lines off the Camry, I believe. These ones go onto the compressor, and we have the MR2 lines over here, and these 2 lines, I think, these ones here go onto the compressor. We need to just cut those off, weld these ones on, measure the distance, and we should be good. Okay, so we have the AC lines on the car right now. I'm just going to be doing some measurements with these lines here and seeing if I can get them into those 2 little spots right there. Hopefully we can. Wadana. We're going to measure these, take them out, and then get them off to the shop. It's been like, what, 2 hours? Lachlan's still going at these headers. He's stripped about 3 or 4 bolts. Having so much fun, aren't you, Lachlan?
I'm fucking hating life.
Andrew's here now, and he's doing stuff to his R32.
How the fuck do we get the top one off?
What?
How do you get the top one off?
Yeah, you just do it.
What do you mean just do it?
Are we yeeting your bumper today?
No.
Well, how are we getting the tips on? So they're trying to take the cat out, and as Rexton was shaking it to try and get it out, some bees nested. Oh, premium bees nest, a wasp's nest. There we go. Excuse me, sir. What is happening?
I don't think Lachlan is a cat person.
That's quite funny because he likes cats.
I don't think he does like cats.
I really hope that car is fucking.
If you see these signs, make sure the person is not having a seizure.
Look at the fucking pile of cats just getting bigger.
Lachlan, what would you like to say to the Rex H fangirls?
Don't get an MR2. It's not fun.
What? It's only because he's got the
It's just a
shittest
Corolla. He's saying don't buy a Corolla.
It's only because he's got the worst one.
It's a joke.
True.
The worst MR2 in Australia.
Rex doesn't have any fangirls.
Wow.
Rubberized.
Last night turned out a success. We managed to get the exhaust fully on and running perfectly. There were no leaks, luckily. Lachlan used all my old hardware and it was a bitch trying to grind that thing off, but we got there in the end. You saw us kicking it and grinding it. It was a job. So we finally have the AC lines all measured up. Well, not really measured up. I've gone ahead and marked where I need to get them cut to. So where this line is where I need the max distance for it to come out. Hope that makes sense, but I want this bit here to be where the line is. I've marked both AC lines and hopefully the shop will understand and know what I'm trying to do and get it perfect first time round, because I think this is going to cost me quite a bit of money. It's an investment to get AC working, but I reckon it's going to be worth it because check this out. Look at that. It is warm outside. I'm in my t-shirt and I don't want to be suffering in the heat, especially when I got my T-tops off. I want to be rolling with the AC on. So let's go take these AC lines to the shop and I'll let you know what they tell me. Let's go. Got my spaghetti. Woo! For those wondering, yes, the Camry is still my daily driver. It is my parts mule, my pack yak, if you get that reference. So I'll be straight up honest with you guys on my opinion on doing AC on an engine swap. Now I can fully understand why people don't run AC. It is a headache. It's so much easier to delete, and I guess you get a lot of weight saving if you remove the condenser, the compressor. I've said multiple times I want to keep AC because my MR2 is literally my daily driver. I do drive my MR2 more than I drive this Camry over here. And well, I did when it was obviously on the ground. I know that's sad to hear for some people, but that's the reality, and this is why I'm doing AC, because it's also summer for the next like 2-3 months or whatever it is. So like it's already like 30 degrees today. I am sweating balls. One day I'm gonna have a shop around Moorabbin and I'm gonna have all the boys come down. One day, boys. That's the goals. That's the goals. Damn, look at that Camry reflection. You ready? Light bar. All right, we're here. NZ. I don't know how to say that, but apparently these guys do hoses and have a good rep, so I'm taking my AC lines here. And now we're at good old Bunnings looking for some brackets to mount the igniter for my MR2. Hopefully we can find something in this massive store. Actually, holy crap, we're right in the spot. Boom. I literally just started filming and we're in the right spot, I guess. Got myself some brackets, some random stuff that hopefully I can mount to my car to get the igniter on. And I also spilled some oil over there, so now my car smells like AC compressor oil. Also, if you didn't watch the previous video, I'm going to show you what it included right now. Prepare yourself for this. It's probably not the best thing running it for that long and then turning it off, but you know, just wanted to quickly show you. It's going to be driven this week, and obviously you guys are going to be seeing it, maybe not in this video, but I'm super excited to drive this. I get an exhaust on Friday, so get ready for this. So I was going ahead and trying to get the igniter all done, and I just got a call from NZ, and it looks like my AC lines are done. I literally dropped it off like half an hour ago, I literally dropped it off like an hour ago, so that was really quick. Wow, let's go get them and see how they fit. Well guys, here are the AC lines. I finally got them all crimped and ready to go to the size that I told them to crimp them at. hope this is right. If it doesn't work, then we might just delete AC at this point, because it is such a hassle getting these lines all done and ready. This is probably like the most annoying part about this engine swap, I'll be honest. I mean, it's just, I look forward to that end result of having cool breeze in my face. Woo. Little bit of transparency. I got my AC lines. One of them went on perfectly. The other one, I knew it was gonna happen. I just didn't measure it up right. And we need to go back and get it lengthened. I kind of cooked it, but you know, it is what it is at this point. On the bright side, Lachlan is over here taking my $60 junkyard exhaust, which he's polished up really nicely. Looks really good. This is his piece of shit other exhaust. It's just stupid loud and raspy.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
But Lachlan did some crazy modifications to his bumper just to fit these big tips in. It looks good, fam. Looks really good. Let's have a look what it looks like. Wait, hang on. Move. Oh, the other one is not even at all. Hopefully it looks better with the tips on, but we'll see.
It looks a bit stupid.
Yeah, it does. But we're gonna put this exhaust on, and then his car should sound exactly the same as what mine used to sound like. So that's good that I'll be able to hear my old engine go again.
Yeah.
Yeah, except a yellow shitbox that is riced out like crazy.
That's not that shit. That's pretty shit though.
So, final progress update before we end today's video. Let's talk about what we've been through today. I've installed the AC lines, and like I said, one of them wasn't right, the length wasn't right, so I had to drop that off again to get it crimped on to a longer AC line. We also managed to mount Lachlan's exhaust perfectly, well, my old exhaust, so Lachlan's got that on his car right now, and it sounds pretty close to what mine used to sound like. Obviously his engine is cammed, so it's gonna sound a little bit different. Anyway, on the brighter side, check this out. Progress update. Suspension is fully installed. Obviously it's gonna need an alignment and all that, because the camber on this side is much greater than the camber on this side, or other way around. But I've torqued down everything down here. The only thing that we're waiting on is the AC lines and that muffler. So the muffler I get on Friday, AC lines I should get tomorrow, but we are making huge progress on this engine, and I'm super excited to get this thing on the ground and running and to take it on its first drive. Obviously, I want to make the video on me driving it as soon as possible. I'm not trying to lengthen these videos out. I really want to get that going as soon as possible, but there's just little things that are in the way of me doing that, like I've explained this whole video. Just know that I'm only going to be uploading one video this week and maybe some more next week. That's because I simply just don't have much content to make, because we're still waiting on parts, and so yeah, just bear with me for now, but we'll have those two videos up a week very soon, back on schedule very soon, hopefully. Also, if you're new to the channel, thank you guys so much for subscribing and following this build. We are only nearing the start of what this car will be at its final point. I have massive plans for this car, and I can't wait to get them all done. Wow, it looks kind of weird without the side skirts, but can't believe the wheel's back on after like 4 or 5 weeks or whatever it's been. That is a great shot there. Goddamn. I will talk to you guys later. Thank you for watching.